Today is the 29th. Andre's present. Marcos present. Greens present. Glenn's present. That's Patel. Rios. That's it so far, plus Mr. Garcia. Hi, all my muted friends. Is my microphone working? Check it out.
Yeah.
No. Now you're gonna tell me. Let's see if this one works. Hold on. There we go. I like this one. I don't know why, but I like this microphone better. Do I sound any different? Guess not.
No.
No? Okay. Aspinall and Wilmore. I'll make sure that wait long enough to get as many people in as we can, because as you probably are aware, it's all real now, like stuff counts and everything. So I want to make sure I got everybody that I can. Which means if you look at the people here and you see some people that are missing, you might want to get the word out that fourth marking period for me starts today. Like this week is when I'm starting to grade. Last week I'm not worried about. All the new stuff comes in this week, and they're going to want to start doing it. Marcus. And I've done everything. I also let your peeps know I've done everything I could with the third marking period grade to bump it up, so that people have a chance. Now they're only letting the fourth marking period count like 15% of your grade, but if you do well in the fourth marking period, I'll do everything I can to try to move you along. So. Good samples here. I got 32 of you on my list, and I currently have only 12 here. So if you know somebody that's in this class and you have their cell number and they're not in the class right now, shoot them a text, because otherwise I got to call all of them, and I really don't feel like making that many phone calls. So it is important. Today's lesson is important enough that I'm going to make sure I get as many people here as I can. So if you know somebody, even if they haven't been here yet, I don't think I've seen Kendall here yet. I might have seen Eldridge once if somebody has his. Benjamin Gonzalez, I don't think I've seen him yet. Miles has been here, but somebody has Miles. He's been here before. Send him a text, remind him he should be here now. Little, I know one of you has to have Little's sent things, so send him a text. Mabel Matthews. I've seen at least Mabel during the course of this. Don't know about Matthews. I can't recall if I've seen him or not. I haven't seen McGinnis yet. I don't know if I've seen Mendoza. I can't remember. Haven't seen Kasai. I might have seen Jihad Mitchell. Might be here now. No. Patella. Have I seen Patella yet, Sinclair? Has he been in any of these? He usually sits nearby you, Sinclair. Are you, Sinclair, even in the same room with us now? He just signed on and walked away. It's going to be hard to get information if you do that. Oh, wait, I got chats. Maybe it's Sinclair chatting me. What's wrong with you, Patel? What? Whining? All right, let's see. Sit. All right. Danny, if you can reach out to him, please do. Because literally I have to call everybody that's not here. I got to go into home access, find their number, call, find the number that works, have to go through 6 of them that are busy and 2 that are disconnected. It's just it's a god-awful nightmare. Honest, it's one I might not even do, and that's bad because then people won't get in to see the class. I mean, they get an easy grade, and they won't, and that's a shame. But we'll go with what we got. So the easiest way is if you guys know somebody, is to reach out to them. Like David. Is David showing up? I don't think he's here yet. Jessica. I don't think she's here yet. Or Walker. So we'll get started, but here's the deal. Contact these people. All right. Tell them they need to be here. And at the very least, they need to watch the recording that I'm going to put up of this class. Cool? All right. Cool. I love teaching to Zoom classes. I should videotape with my phone what it's like to teach to a Zoom class. This is awesome. This is like talking to like an inanimate object. It's like as if I put a water pitcher in front of me and I just started talking to it. Like, this is me teaching. Hi, everybody. That's great. You have wonderful names. Yes. Oh, who's the person moving? Oh, that's me. That's right. That's right. Okay. This is so much fun. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to hope that everybody's paying attention because I have no way of knowing. Bam. There's my screen. Most importantly, you know this place. Introduction to Engineering. You guys are section 3.6. Doesn't matter. What matters is this, is I've gotten rid of everything so that it would be confusing, put it in old stuff and then hidden old stuff. So you won't even see this. There are 7 weeks between now and the end of the year. This one, 3, 4, and so on. In each of these folders, after you sign in, there are a couple of assignments. One is a reading assignment. One is more of a math science assignment. I have even gotten to the point where, like, I figured out I'm a Schoology master in the sense that you've got to complete one before you go to the other kind of thing. So, yeah. Now, granted, that just means you have to open this and so, but you read the article. There are questions in the article. Hold on. Hey, Walker's here. And then you take the quiz on it. Last night I went in, I redid the quizzes so that you get 2 shots at the quiz. So you're welcome. Any quiz that you take, you should get 2 shots at. So the reading is simple. Read the reading assignment for each week. Read an article. Here, let's look at the article. It's not that long. I just searched around for something that's remotely related to engineering and math and science. It's not easy, but here you go. Some giant NASA airbags. And there you go. The article was a whopping like page and a half. Then come the 4 questions here. The 4 questions also show up in the quiz. Whoops, wrong place. So when you go to the reading assignment and there's a quiz here, they'll also show up here. Preview. Now I can't actually take the quiz, but I cut and pasted them in here and then just giving you whatever you think the answer is. There we go. Excellent. So I have ideas here. Hold on, let me mark these guys down. All right. So, just to recap for a couple of folks that just came in. Straightforward. I didn't make any changes. Here's our Schoology page. It is now broken down into weeks, 7 of them, because that's all we got left. Every week has a couple sets of assignments, one that's a reading assignment and one that is a math and science assignment. The math and science assignment is a little larger. Let's take a look at it. Here's how it's structured. I do a lecture, 10, 15 minutes explaining what I think is a reasonably simple thing, and I explain it very well, personally. As soon as you've done that, you go and you try the practice for that. Let's take a look at this. So this one's on just substituting numbers in for variables. So you pull this up on your computer or your phone, you look at the problem, you try them, blah, 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 blah. You take 3, you plug it in for X, you go 3 times 6 is 18, minus 11, and you get an answer of 7. And then you look at the bottom and you see if one of the answers down here is 7. So I put the answers down so you know if you're doing it right or not. Because what's the point of doing practice if you don't know if you're right? They're not in order, but. So you go through those 5. Doesn't take you too long, and you know what you're doing because these problems look exactly like, well, not exactly like, but very much like here. So here's the lesson. I want to actually, I embedded it. Look at that. I embedded it. Like you don't have to do another link. I figured out how to do this. That's, yeah, I'm proud of myself. But there's also a link to, this is the thing I take notes on. So you'll notice that the 4 problems that show up that I do here, and sorry, it's tilted, but the 4 are very similar to the ones you're going to do on the quiz. So if you follow along with this and keep this paper next to you or keep what you wrote next to you, the quiz shouldn't be too hard. I'm going to give you 2 shots at every quiz. If you are typing in an answer, like, and the answer is -7, just put the negative right next to the 7. Don't put a space between it because some of them might be a little sensitive. I will double check it to see if it marks it wrong, but it really, you just wrote it and there's like a decimal point that it didn't expect. I'll give you credit for it. I'll always give you benefit of the doubt. But you watch this video. Let me go back one here. So in the math and science stuff, there's really 2 videos, 2 practices. So a little video, practice, another little video, practice, and then a quiz, and then you're done. Unless you want to go on and do the extension part of it, which consists of another little video and a quiz. The extension quizzes cannot hurt your grade. Points you get on them just get added to the other quizzes that you took earlier. So if you missed a couple points on one of the earlier ones and you go here to the extension one and you grab a couple points here, congratulations, you just picked up a couple points. So the extension stuff is optional. But it's there also. I would highly recommend if you have an A in this class all year so far, do the extension stuff. All right, don't wimp out of this. Do the extension stuff. Because you're probably at the level that won't be an issue to you. Every week's going to look like this, just like this. The math part will have 2 little lectures, 2 assignments, and the biggest thing will be this quiz. You'll get 2 shots at the quiz. Let's make sure I'm giving you 2 shots at the quiz. Hold on. Settings. Attempt limit, yeah, 2. 17 times, no. 2, you get 2 shots at it. And I will let you keep your highest score. Boom. There we go. And I will let you view which ones you got right and wrong, but I won't give you the answers. There we go. It's good that I did that now because I don't want to forget and have people getting all mad at me later. So that's it, my friends. That's it. This is how you get to class. It's just got the links in there. Most of you seem to have figured that out. The password is slothy. It's always going to be slothy. If it asks you, sometimes you don't even need a password if you click the link. If you miss class, you go here and you watch class. Hell, you go watch somebody else's class. You know, maybe I do a better job of explaining it 4th period. I don't think so, but hey. And so you watch this and you can find out. You can even watch it in double time, so you don't have to put up with all my BS. But everything counts. So everything I did before was an attempt to make things interesting, but it didn't count. This, I'm grading. And I've set it up. I put a lot of work in making the videos and everything, but now it's just coasting. It's on you. I've set the due dates, like you get 2 weeks for each of them. So please do not think that when you get to, you know, the last couple of weeks that you're going to be able to just go back and do all of them. This one will be up for, I think, to like May 10th. They'll be open for like 2 weeks. I'm not going to be, you know, hold them too close, but they're not going to be open forever either. So just keep up with it. My suggestion, you're already on the computer. It's just to do them right now. As soon as I'm done yapping, we end the meeting, just do them right now. And then you'll be done. It'll be not a problem. You get, those of you who have struggled in the earlier part of the year, you're looking at a chance to get an easy A, to get an easy A. You get an easy A 4th marking period. Now I know it's not worth as much. They only let it be like 15%, but I will find ways. I'll do everything I can. I may not be able to help completely, and I may not be able to get it. But remember, the worst I can fail you with is a 50%. So even if you got a 20 back in the 1st marking period, I got to give you a 50. Maybe you snuck in, you know, a passing grade in one of the other marking periods. You know, if you barely passed with a 60 and got a D, maybe I'll make that a 68, which is closer to a C. And maybe that gets you through. But you got to do your job the 4th marking period. Everybody here is capable of doing A work 4th marking period. At least getting all this done, you know, B work at the least. Because I'm giving you 2 shots at the quiz. And quite frankly, if you send me a message and say, well, Warren, can I get a 3rd shot? I'll probably just erase one of your things and let you have a 3rd shot. But you got to message me. All right? I'm not here to fail anybody, but you got to do something. So the time has come to do something. Yeah, there's more math in this. Sorry. Engineering has a lot of math in it. And I thought to myself, look, the thing that you're going to need most next year and the year after and that is math and reading. I could teach you, I could make you do stuff on like the engineering design process till you're ready to vomit. But with the exception of a couple engineering courses, it's not going to really make a difference. I could make you study fasteners, all different kinds of screws and nails. And yeah, sure, that's engineering. Useless for next year. This stuff, you'll be in your math class next year or the year after, and you'll be like, oh, I already know that. Well, one taught me that. So I seemed like it was the most valuable thing to do. It also, not going to lie, kind of leads in, if you're taking AP Physics, it's a little start on that too. But physics is involved in engineering. All right. I think this is almost my longest session. Let me just double check my attendance. Andre, so I don't have Bernard. I don't have Eldridge, right? If I say I don't have you here and you're there, speak up. I don't have Ben Gonzalez. Oh, what? Do I have Ben Gonzalez? No. Do I got Eldridge? I don't see him. All right. Harding, Miles Harding. I don't see him. Markers, Hamid Little. Need to get him here. Mabel and Matthews. McGinnis Mendoza. Nope. Merritt or Mitchell. Patella. Sanchez. Sinclair, you're here. I almost marked you absent. Strothman's not here. David. No David. All right. Jessica Vences-Nava. I don't know why she's not here. All right. And Walker and Wilmore showed up. Okay. Folks, you know what you have to do. If there's a problem with a quiz or something like that, let me know. And I will do what I can. But go on and start getting it done. I recommend just jumping on it right now. Just get it done. At least get like the reading assignment done. Or the math. Whatever. The math, I know it looks like a lot of stuff. There's not a lot of stuff. Just short little video, 4 problems. Yeah, the quiz is like 5 problems, 4 problems. Piece of cake. Cool. That's my grandson, by the way. Look at him. I'm not watching him very well. I just ignore him. All right. Folks, it's been great talking to a computer screen and hearing almost silence. I wish you well on your assignments. I'll be checking in to see how you're doing. All right. Love you. Be safe. Wear a mask.
Have a good day, Mr. Worldwar.
Thank you very much. I'm glad somebody out there thought enough to actually communicate with me because I'm alone.
See, Mr. Worldwar.
See you, Sample. There you go. See? Makes me like you more, Sample, and that says a lot. See you guys.